All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. My name is RJ from CHG Casual Hardcore Gamers, and this is Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped on the Insane Trilogy. Welcome, everybody. So last time we made quite a bit of progress. Actually, we made 37% of progress in the last stream. We've gotten through the first 3 warp areas, including going back to get like bonus gems, hidden gems. We actually did one of the actual hidden levels in the game. Got that gem as well. Beat 3 of the bosses so far, and Coco's just doing her thing. And now we're going to begin the 4th warp room. But yeah, we got Blazing Fire and Lily in the chat talking it up before I even went live. Hello to you guys. Glad to see you're back. Yes, hi RJ. You know, when I get my ass over to the UK, I hope that if I meet you, Lily, I hope that is exactly how you say my name. Like, just super drowned out, as if you've been drugged. Not by me, of course, but as if you were just drugged up. You RJ. Like, that's what I'm hoping for. But good to see you. Good to see Blazing Fire. Hello. Yes, this is the pinnacle Crash game. Absolutely, Blazing. You're a man of good taste. Love this game to bits. I have played this game like just up and down on the original. I have original PS1 copy still, that I can play like at any time. I love this game. The trilogy was great. They messed up a bit of the driving mechanics in the remake, which I was not a fan of. But other than that, everything else is pretty much just wonderful. I love it. Also, Parks, we are not having a beer. I will watch you have a beer, but we definitely going to hang out and chill, like no doubt about it, absolutely. But I don't know if I've told you or if maybe Jess told you, but I don't drink, so I'll definitely watch you. But I'll have me a root beer, please. One root beer, please, for me, because I am a child. But yes. Anyway, so we're going to continue. We're going to start up. We're going to start right into it. Hope you guys are all good. I saw in the chat that Blazing, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But you apparently also have the week off, so hey. Hey, fish and chips. I'm about that life. I can get down with some good fish and chips. All right, so for this area, this kind of sucks because you need to go through both. And so what I like to do, I think it's the right path. I like to go right, and then I make my way back up because the right path isn't as treacherous, I think. I think I'll have to take a look. I'll have to find out. Haha, Category 5. Category 5 Hurricane. All right. Okay, yeah, so this path is way easier. So I'm just going to grab that check mark and then make my way back. You moving? All right, cool. All right, and luckily, whoa, you could give me, not Coco, not today. You're gonna catch Coco with those tricks, little tricky tricks. And she is a kid, so tricks are definitely for her. Anyways, okay, sorry. We don't have root beer, do we? Dude, I don't really drink either, so it's so good. You know, it's funny because I think Jet told me that, as a matter of fact, some time ago. She had mentioned that you also didn't fancy yourself much of drinking that much. I think we were talking about the fact that we might have been having a laugh at me because I know, especially amongst the men in the UK, especially in the north. Drinking is like the go-to thing for camaraderie amongst like men. And so I was saying, like, man, I'm fucked over there because I don't drink. So it's like I don't have the default. And we were having a laugh at that because Gemini, he drinks sparingly too. And so we were saying, like, man, we're fucked. Anyways, we don't have root beer. You don't have root beer? You don't have root beer? No root beer. Man, whatever. Whatever the equivalent. I know you got Pepsi. No, you have Dr. Pepper. I know you have Dr. Pepper because Gemini drinks that like all the time. So I know you have that. And I will definitely go for that. F5. Yes, F5. Brock Lesnar F5. Can you imagine Coco doing an F5? Doing an F5? I could totally see that. Like, that'd be fucking hilarious. I am totally for that. Boop, boop. Alright. I thought there was a blue... There it is. Okay, yeah. There was a blue gem path that I do not have the gem for, so we'll have to come out to level later and get that. Which is a bummer because that path also has boxes. So it kind of makes this path, like all the boxes here, irrelevant right now. But whatever. We going to get them for them lives, yo. There's a level on here that used to really annoy me. Can't remember which it was. Hey, if you remember, let me know because I'm curious. I mean, there's some levels that annoy me too, for sure. I wonder which one it is for you. Gemini's Town, they serve alcohol at preschool. In Scarborough, newborn mothers have alcohol in their tits. Not milk. In Scarborough, boys grow beards at 5 years old. Okay, so for this one, I think what I want to do is... Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to jump it, but they didn't want me to do that, so... Okay. The level design, though, Egyptian theme is fire. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Egyptian ones, too. There's actually... it's a level later. It's another Egyptian level later in the game. I think it's the last... No, second to last one in the game. And it's called Tomb Waiter. Or water, but with a D, and obviously it's a ripoff of Tomb Raider because you know the time frame. Tomb Raider was very relevant in 1999. No, yes, 1999. So, honest thoughts on the newest Crash game. Oh, honest thoughts on the newest Crash game. By newest Crash game, Parks, do you mean the one that was announced at the Game Awards, that little Rumble game, or Crash 4? Because I have opinions on both, so I'm just curious. So I want to make sure I know which one you're talking about. And then I didn't feel like the new one had a big impact like the old ones did, which is a shame. And OMG, that's so cute. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Man... Oh, come on. Boo. Okay. Oh, Crash 4. Dude, don't even... Oh, I'm about to throw a fucking fit. Ooh, don't even get me started on Crash 4. Oh, my gosh. So I played Crash 4 to its entirety on the channel like a couple years ago with David. It was one of the few games we were able to finish together, despite us being apart. And man, that game is weird because I don't think it was supposed to be the way it was. I think Activision was trying its best to make a game, to make a single player game, but with like the live service longevity without it being a live service game. So, because that game has it deviates in so many ways from the original Crash trilogy, or even fucking Wrath of Cortex, on the first game on the PS2, which is basically like PS2 Crash 3. Like that's essentially what, just a worse Crash 3. That's really all it is. And most of it just doesn't stick, and so much of it is just It's just like it's just in there to make the game longer. Like that's oh shit, this is inverted. Yes. Like that's all it is, and it's so not good. Um, it's one thing to be challenging. Like the biggest gripe I have is that a game like Crash, that has always been about uh, like getting everything. Like not many games. I mean, a lot of games reward players for getting 100% completion, or um, getting all the collectibles or whatever have you. Like a lot of games reward you for doing stuff like that. But Crash is one of those games where it's like it actually is in its DNA. Like that is one of the things about the game that people love about the game, is being able to get all the boxes, all the crystals, all the gems, all the everything, right? Like that's just something you do in a Crash game. It's something you're gonna want to do in a Crash game for most players, like especially for the dedicated fans, like the hardcore fans, like myself. You want to do that, but this game, where's the last box at? This Crash 4 almost punished players who wanted to get all the boxes. Like it's one thing to like make you have to work for something. I get that, but that game like went out of its way to just be like, oh, you want to get all the boxes in our game that you've always done in every fucking Crash game? Well, fuck you. We're gonna make you want to hate your life to do it, which goes against the entire like nature of a Crash game. And I absolutely fucking hated that, and I resent Toys for Bob, or I think it was Toys for Bob. I resent them, and I resent that game for going up, like having that game philosophy for Crash 4. Like they made it so hard for in ways that they didn't have to, just for the sake of making the runtime longer. And I know that was something that probably Activision made them do. And it left such a bad taste in my mouth by the time I was done with Crash 4. And I don't like Crash 4. I still have my copy of it, honestly, only out of loyalty for Crash. But I hate Crash 4. Like, I really do. It was not the game I was hoping it was going to be. It goes against so many things that Crash is about, Crash is known for. And as a completionist, I've never been like pissed off more to get everything in a game more than Crash 4. Like, and that includes like Dark Souls, any Souls game, any like game that has like a lot of hard trophies, anything like that. No, Crash 4 pissed me off more, like, because it felt personal to me. Like, really, Bird? I gotta just wait for you to get off the box. All right. Anyway, so I don't mean to have not caught the comment section. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm kidding. Crash 4K garbage. Yes, Lily. In a word, Crash 4 is garbage. Okay, bad time. This is it. I was trash at the flying levels. Flying levels. Yes. Okay, I'm not even playing the new Crash 4. It looked a bit meh, if I'm honest. Love this boss. Yeah, Crash. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll try to tackle all those things one at a time. For Parks there. So yes, the flying levels. So it's funny you say that, because in the original Crash, like the PS1 version, I agree with you, Parks. I agree. The flying levels, like the 2 flying levels in the game. No, there's 3. Well, 2 that you only have to shoot shit. But anyways, I didn't like them either. I really didn't like them. They were so fucking. My thing was that they were so slow. They just took forever. Like, you just moved so slow in that game, or in those levels. It was just, oh my gosh. Can we? I got places to be. Like, I got things to do. Can we just hurry this up? But here's the thing, and I don't know if you've played the remastered versions. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even what? Anyways, I don't know if you played the remastered versions, but the flying levels is actually the thing that they actually did really well, that they changed. They made it way more modernized. As you saw, and like when you'll be playing it, it went way faster. The blimps go down faster. It's easier to move. The controls are simpler. The flying levels are so much better. It's not a fair trade-off for how much they fucked up my motorcycle levels, but at least there is something that got better. So if you do play them, if you haven't already, you shouldn't have as much of a hard time with them as you might have remembered. And then with Crash 4 saying it's meh, yes. I wasn't impressed either when I was seeing the shit. I knew I was still going to get it because I just felt like I was obligated to as a Crash fan. Like it was just like my civic duty as a Crash Bandicoot fan. I was worried about it as soon as I saw it because I know like David himself and probably some other people who have talked about it, like they're not a big, they're fine with the art direction that they took for the characters. I personally don't like them. Nothing will convince me otherwise. I'm a big fan of these ones, these remastered versions. This is exactly what I was expecting from like a modern graphics, Crash Bandicoot and Coco and everything. This is what I was talking. Like this, I love how everybody looks in the remastered or the remade games. Love them all. Love every single model. Not one am I upset about. But almost everybody except for Cortex, I would say, maybe Entropy, in the Crash 4, I don't like. They look too lanky, too just, I don't know. I don't like them. Obviously, yes, they do look like Crash, which, okay, great. But that's like the bare minimum requirement is for them to at least look recognizable. Yeah, and then when I noticed that they were I had read that they were basing off of like the hub world design and shit like that from Crash 1, I immediately got scared because Crash 1 is infamously fucking so hard. It is harder than like, gosh, I'm trying to think of a sexual innuendo and I can't think of one that's clever enough, but just fill in the blanks. You could fill in the blanks. This one it's harder than I get after seeing Gemini out of the shower. Ayo. Anyways, so yeah, I was immediately worried, and my suspicions were correct because that game ended up being so fucking hard. Also, little entry here to get these 3 extra lives, which I am all for. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay, let's see here. You're too slow. You're too slow. How about that? Hey, Prog's in the building. What up? What up, girl? How you doing? I saw your video on the Icarus thing. It was pretty cool. Okay. I'm okay, Prog. Seeing what I'm up to. I'm up to no good. That's what I'm up to, Prog. You know me. I'm always up to no good. Up to my tomfoolery and my hijinks. That's what I'm up to. Now I got Lily fantasizing over here and putting them dirty thoughts in your head. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. And whoop. All right. Which way is he going? Okay. There's a checkpoint. I will say, I guess I kind of more agree now. People were talking about how like the jet ski controls were a bit too slippery. I'm kind of seeing it. I'm still not as mad about it as some people got. Some people were really upset about the controls. I was fine. Because I was way more upset about them ruining my motorcycle controls, which I was kind of confused why no one talked about that more. But anyways, as expected, RJ. Yes, as expected. I'm glad you understand. Yes, as expected. Nothing but hijinks and tomfoolery over here. Okay. I watched the transformation video just so I can watch him flex unironically. Actually, yes, unironically. He is flexing physically and metaphorically. Or I should say literally and metaphorically. Alright, Future Frenzy. One thing I'm going to do while I'm in the UK, whenever that time comes, is I'm mainly going to be spending a lot of my time with Gemini. And one thing we're definitely going to do is work out and stuff together, and like, you know, have him show me like what he would do, like if he were my trainer. Like, you know, have him like give me workout, like have him like basically do what he would do if he was actually training me for real at the gym. And so, you know, have him transform me as he transformed himself. And then, you know, I do a video myself with the transformation, and I'll say maybe just do one with both of us flexing, and then you get two boys, you get two big boys flexing, literally and metaphorically, and then Lily basically just blows up because she can't handle it. And then maybe, who knows, maybe we'll grab Parks, because I know that boy, Parks he's turned into a big muscle boy himself. And then we'll got all three of us, and then the internet would just melt down. And whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Make a workout video. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something like that, because I know Gemini likes to do editing, stuff like that, and maybe it could help his own cause, because I don't know if he still personal trains or not, but I thought there was a time where he was doing that, like, for pay. And I don't know, he can fucking use, I don't care, use me. Like, show me as like a little video package to, like, you know, get customers or clients and shit. You can use me. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can use me. Ayo. Any day. But yeah. And we'll put that on YouTube, and then Lily will have a, oh geez, spam? How dare you, spam? Don't call me. And then Lily will have a meltdown again. We'll just call it the Lily meltdown video. That's what the title video will be called. Thoughts on the new Crash Team Rumble? Oh my gosh, Prague. Oh jeez, you guys just get me riled up. First Parks get me riled up with Crash 4, and now Prague's getting me all riled up with the Crash Team Rumble. I am so just, I don't even know what to even fucking do with Activision now. They don't care about me. That's all I can chalk it up to. Oh shit, no, that's not gonna work. They just don't care about me and what I want and me having nice things when it comes to Crash, because Crash, I know people like to think that they have good memories. Oh, fuck me. Like to think they have good memories of Crash Bash. That game isn't good, okay? I'm sorry to bust your bubble. Crash Bash isn't good. It's not a good... I mean, I'll give it points for trying to be different than Mario Party with its own... It is a unique spin on Mario Party formula. It's probably the best one out of all the clones, but it's not good. It wasn't even made by Naughty Dog. It wasn't made by Naughty Dog. It was made by some other third fucking party game or developer that made it. And it's not even good. So, the fact that they're doing something similar, and it's like some Battle Royale thing or whatever the fuck. Whether it's Battle Royale or it's another Mario Party clone, both of those are not what I want, and... oh, great. And when I saw that, I don't even care. You know what I want instead? I want them to make a PS5 port of the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, and as and as like a bonus, the Spyro trilogy. That's what I want. Just something simple. I don't need anything big. Just give me something simple. I'll even pay for it again. I don't even need a free upgrade. I'll pay $30 again for both of those. Well, by both I mean I would pay $30 each for each of them. So $60 total. I'll pay more money. Oh, yay. I pay more money to have those again, to play them again, get another platinum for all 6 of those games. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. But no, I have to get some half-baked piece of shit Rumble game that I'm not going to play, and it's not even going to do that great. I just don't get to have nice things. I just don't get to be happy anymore. Those are my thoughts, Prague. That's my rambling. Oh, yay. Sorry, let me check up with the. Okay. Damn, white and dark. Lucky me. Yeah, Lily, lucky you. Especially if you see us. If you see us in person. Park's jacked. I like to think he is. Oh yeah, there he goes. He says he lost 5 stone and has a 6-pack coming. So there you go. There's your answer. Done. OMG, say spam again. Spam? I don't know. I don't remember how I said it. I've not looked into the new Crash game. Prog. Does it look good? I hope it looks terrible. Don't play it. OMG, well done, Parks. Lily, I used to look so fat. Now it's totally different. Just ask Jet. Was really proud. She is. Jet's really happy about it. She's been bragging to me about it too. She's the one who got me going again. I never had the motivation until she pushed me. She's amazing. Yes, Jet is amazing. I wish she would show up so we can tell her how great she is. I like Spyro. Everyone likes Spyro. Who doesn't like Spyro? Everyone loves fucking Spyro. Spyro's the best. This little purple little dinosaur bastard just running around and shit. So adorable. Fucking love Spyro. I assure you were not alone in this. Yeah. Spyro, okay, RG, if you had to play Spyro or Crash and one had to be thrown away, which one would it be? You know, honestly, it's a really tight choice, but I think it'd be Spyro. Crash is my favorite franchise of all time. And by that, and that is actually only based on the fact that I only really count 4 games in that whole thing, which is Crash 1, 2, 3, and then Crash Team Racing, the original one. Those 4 games I can't get enough of. Well, not the first one. Crash 1 could go in a fucking ditch. Crash 1, I don't like Crash 1. Crash 1 is a nightmare. Is a goddamn. That's why you haven't seen it on the channel, because it is a nightmare and a half. Oh my gosh, Crash 1 is so hard. But anyways, yeah. So I mean, I would cry for days when Spyro would, when I watch Spyro go away from me. But it would have to be Spyro. That would have to go. Okay. Oh. Shit. I guess my fault for not looking at the thing. You deserve nice things. Well, thank you, thank you, Prague. I appreciate that. No, you said spam, but in the form of a question, like it offended you. Oh. I still don't remember how I said it. Spam? Was that how I said it? Like, spam? How dare you? How dare you call me? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, shit. So here's the Tomb Water level. Oh, actually, fuck. Since I died, I need to quit out real quick. Because there's a challenge path in this level, but it won't unlock if you've died. So I need to restart the level. Okay, so that's how I said it. Spam? Mm-mm. If they call me again, I'll say it again. Travis-esque. I'm glad you picked up on Travis's man, his little, like, the Travisisms. Because that man, what a character. I only wish I was half as good at, like, just saying things the way he does. I wish I was even half as good. I am nowhere close to that. Like, I have to try so hard to say things in a funny way. I have to, like, use, like, my facial expressions or, like, other nuances, like maybe some pauses here and there or whatever, to try to say something funny. Travis can just say something in a funny tone or fluctuation or whatever in his voice. It is just so hilarious. And the way he screams, like his funny fake scream, Oh my gosh, I can't. I just can't get enough. It's the best. It is the best. That's why I've been loving having him play Tomb Raider with me, because that man he's just so much. He's just so much. It's funny. We actually started a new series. I haven't aired it or anything. I haven't even edited it yet, but we started a new series, and oh man, it's another banger in my opinion. It's so good. I won't say the game just yet, but oh, you guys are in for a treat for when it drops. You guys are in for a treat. Oh, speaking of treats, trick or treat. Anyways, I talked to I didn't really talk, but I briefly spoke to Gemini today. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. About a potential new collaboration video. Not a series, just a video. And he seems down for it. So I'm hoping to get a hold of him sometime this week. I can maybe discuss a little bit more in detail with him. But if it goes through, you guys are going to have a ball with it. It does involve Resident Evil. It does involve Resident Evil again. But I think you guys will have a lot of fun with it. If we get it out in time and everything. So, yeah. Speaking of Gemini, where is that? Where is that fucking piece of man meat that he is? Where is he? Someone summon him. We should keep saying his name till he is summoned. That's usually what we have to do. We have to like say his name like 3 times in front of a mirror, and then he shows up and tries to steal our soul. Whoop. Oh, that was gonna make that. Oh well. No, not the Platinum Trophy RE6. No. No, Lou. I said a video, not a series. And most of that would actually just be me. I don't even need another. Well, I do need it for the DLC. Oh, damn. Oh. Hold on, Parks, I did see your question. To give me a second. I need to get past this piece of shit. There we go. Yes. I don't know if you saw Parks, but David and I covered it in this week's podcast that we did. So if you want to get like our full thoughts and everything, it is spoiler though, so you have to see it. I mean, if you don't care about spoilers, I guess. But we do cover it. Like we cover our thoughts on it, how we felt about it, and we gave it a rating based on how it was as a show and also how it was as an adaptation. And David gave it, and of course David's the nicer one, but David gave it an 8 for a show, whereas I gave it a 7. But as an adaptation, he gave it a full fucking 10. Whereas I couldn't decide exactly between an 8 and a 9. So I just went with 8.5. But either way, this is so far the best adaptation of a video game in on the silver screen or actually any other screen to date, for sure, without a doubt. They did so many. There were actually several scenes that are straight up 1-for-1 from the game, and it was great. There was a lot of Easter eggs that are in the game, which are great. The one in particular, not one particular, but a good one was that the shirt that Sarah wears, Joel's daughter, throughout her time on the screen, is the exact same shirt that Sarah wears in the game, just a different color. So it's just like those little details. Wait, did I? Oh, I forgot that I needed to die. Gosh damn it! Y'all got me all confuzzled. Anyways, yeah. But the thing, I was talking to some of my coworkers about it because I'm like the residential Last of Us expert at my job, and the thing that I appreciated the most was how they redid some scenes from the game or they like added some things from the game, but they did it to explain plot holes that were in the game, which I thought, and what they did to do that, like what they came up with, so smart, such good smart writing. The two in particular are in the beginning where Sarah wakes up. This isn't really spoiling anything, but just there's a point where Sarah wakes up at night and she's trying to find her dad, and her dad's nowhere in the house. Now in the game, it's just kind of like, all right, because we just accept it. We're just like, okay, it's building something. We just live with it. But if you really think about it, it doesn't make sense, and there's no explanation for it, like ever. You never get explained why Joel's not in the house. But in the show, they do, and what they came up with made total sense. Totally believable reasoning and everything. So that was the first thing, and then the second one deals with Marlene, who's the leader of the Fireflies, which that's not really a spoiler thing. And this guy named Robert, who Joel and Ellie need to go talk to. Now in the game, you go and talk to Robert and his guys and stuff like that, and shit goes down. And then you meet Marlene, and when you meet her in the game, she's just bloodied up, and you have no idea why she's hurt. Never gets explained why she's hurt. You didn't even meet her, you didn't even see her, but she's already wounded, and you don't know why. But in the game, in the show, they redid it and explained it, and it made so much sense. So that's what I appreciated the most, is that the shit they came up with to explain certain plot holes in the game for the show, so believable. Oh, I did the same shit again. Gosh damn it. Anyways. But yeah. So that's what I liked about it, and I'm really excited to see what things they come up with to explain other plot holes that we might have forgot about in the game, but because we just accepted it because game logic. But obviously you can't do game logic for a TV show to a mass audience. They're going to call that shit out. And so it's going to be interesting to see what things they come up with to explain certain things. So if this first episode is any indication, it's going to be, I have high hopes for what they come up with, because I was very, very happy and very excited. The one thing I didn't like that was different was that when they're escaping the city, there's like an airplane that just falls from the sky. And I thought that was just a bit extra. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. It creates like, utter chaos. But I was like, dude, that plane wasn't that far away from them. And if a giant fucking 737 just crash landed in that same level of distance, bro, people are dead. Like, they're straight up dead. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, they're either exploded, the impact's going to send them back, or something. But people aren't just going to keep running around after that. Like, so I thought that was a bit weird. And that was something I definitely knew was just because, this is out for a mass audience. It was one of the kind of just mass audience things, like general public things. But I guess, I mean, the game answer to that was no better. Like, it just had some scripted cards that slowly ran into a gas station pump. So, I mean, that's not much better. I agree. But, I don't know, planes, it's just like, whoa, okay. That's, like, next level. But overall, though, great. It was a great first episode. David and I are going to review all of them on the podcast. It won't. So this week we were able to put out the video on Monday, the podcast on Monday. But with the episodes releasing on Sunday nights and David being 2 hours ahead, and also David's wife runs his household. That boy can't be staying up till like 9:30, 10:30 at night being loud with me while his wife's trying to sleep. So, I don't know what they might be going up on like Tuesdays. I'd imagine the podcast going up on Tuesdays for the for as long as the season's running for, because we do want to review all of the episodes and give our thoughts on them. So, but yeah, a great first episode, and I did appreciate that they made Sarah a mixed girl. That was kind of cool. But it's also weird because unless she's like black Hispanic, it doesn't make that much sense. But she didn't really look Hispanic to me. She looked black and white. Because I know Joel's supposed to be white, but he's obviously played by someone who doesn't really look that white. He looks pretty Hispanic, and his brother looks Hispanic too. So that's a bit weird. But I did appreciate the race swap there. it was kind of cool. Okay, sorry. Quick, someone sacrifice a small animal. Yes, we need to burn the animals to summon. We must drink the blood of the small animals to summon Gemini. Okay, so you know, I thought that they totally didn't copy the game. Yeah, I mean, they didn't totally copy it. A lot of it, though, was like all the bits that are supposed to be in the game were all there, but they fleshed out a lot, which I liked, and gave you a bit more of like how like it is in the QZ and stuff like that, which you did not see in the game. But that's like necessary for a show. So what they added and extended was all great, and only added more to the lore that we weren't able to get from the game. So yes, I did like that too. Prague says, how do you like the casting? Yeah, overall the casting's fine. I'm still not convinced on Bella Ramsey being Ellie. She acts like Ellie, which is great, but she just looks so far away from what I thought what Ellie would look like in a show, that it's still a bit weird for me to like hear all those words and her be the way she is when she looks the way she does. But everyone else I don't have a gripe with. I do think Pedro looks a lot like Joel. They really made him look as far as Joel as they could. Oh, what? Tommy obviously looks a lot different. But I did like the consistency that at least, like, because Pedro's obviously Hispanic. Even if he does look like Joel, he's going to look like a Hispanic kind of gender version of Joel. So at least they also made his brother Hispanic. He's actually played by a Hispanic guy named Gabriel something. So I like that consistency. And also when he first spoke, I thought that was legit Tommy for a split second. He spoke some more, and I was like, okay, that doesn't sound like Tommy. But at first I was like, he actually pulls that off pretty well. I do like Marlene, which I'm sure some of you guys might know, but the woman who plays Marlene is actually the actual voice actress of Marlene from the game, which David told me about when we were doing the podcast, which I thought that was a super cool touch. I thought whoever they got for Robert was pretty spot on. Like, he does. I mean, the game Robert looks even more of a sleazeball, like a little slimy guy, but I do like who they got for this iteration of Tommy. Robert. Who else am I missing? I think that's everyone so far. I saw the glimpse of Bill, played by, what's his name, Nick Offerman or whatever. Ron Swanson from Arrested Development, whatever show that was. Parks and Rec, that's the one. I was not expecting him to be Bill. I don't know how I feel about him being Bill just yet. Only because I can't not see him as being Ron Swanson. So I'm a little... I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we have to wait and see till we get to that point. Oh, the woman who plays Tess. I don't know who the hell she is, and even though she probably looks the farthest removed from the game counterpart, they at least got her. They found a badass looking woman to play Tess, because, Tess looks like she would kill you. Absolutely, I feel like I'm more scared of Tess than I am Joel. Like, I'm not even lying. Yeah, Tess looks like an absolute badass. So I'm down with who they got for Tess. Okay, so I can't... Wait, can I aim this? I don't even know. I will say the controls on this is a bit weird. I don't really know where I'm going. It's a bit all over the place. I don't know if this is inverted or not. I think it might be. I will say this boss battle this is probably the best iteration of the engine boss battles, like in any Crash game, at least any traditional Crash game, a trash game. Mainly because of the fact that oh geez, I don't want to. Oh boy, I'm on the other side. Mainly because of the fact that there's 2 parts to it, and as a kid, it's like you were not expecting 2 rounds at all, which I thought was a bit cool. Okay, I think this is a bit inverted or something. It's just a bit weird, but I'll live with it. Okay. Tess was brill. Oh, I'm sure. I'm guessing brill is short for brilliant. Yeah. Oh, hey, Tiger. That looks like a penis. Anyways. Yeah, similar here. Thank you for indulging us with our questions. No, I mean, the questions are needed, because otherwise it's just me babbling, trying to think of things to babble about. So, ask away. Like, the more questions, the better. Okay, I'm supposed to be able to destroy that. Oh, I didn't even notice that the back of this is a tiger. The back of my ship's a tiger. I don't know how I did never notice that, but okay, that's cool. That shows how much I'm paying attention. Okay, this thing's got to go. There we go. Yeah, no more of that. We don't want no more of that. Okay. There we go. Hey, question for Parks or Lily. Do you guys have like cons, like video game cons and stuff in the UK anywhere, like in London or something like that? Like how here in the US we have like various Comic Cons, we have PAX, which is a video game convention. We have my state has SakuraCon, which is an anime convention. I'm sure other states have their own too. Do you guys have stuff like that over there? I'm sure you do, but I've never heard anyone talk about it. I don't hear anybody talk about like any other cons outside of the only other con I hear about. Okay, I guess you can count Gamescom as a convention, but other than like the global ones, I don't really hear about too much UK conventions. Yeah, but they're garbage. I take it you've been to them a few times before. I'm curious to get your opinions on them. Because I know, because I don't know if they canceled it, but if they haven't, I know that there used to be a PAX Australia. Um, PAX Australia. There's Gamescom in Germany. There is TGS Tokyo Game Show, which obviously in Tokyo. Um, there is I think there's another one I can't remember. Those are the ones I can think off the top of my head that I know are like global and like a place where people will like save announcements for stuff. But I don't hear about anything over in the UK. Which is interesting because like the UK is like a huge gaming market, especially for Sony. Like y'all fucking love PlayStation over there. Like it is like I don't understand. I don't know exactly why, but like Xbox has nowhere close to a presence in the UK, as much as PlayStation does, and I don't know why that is. Like, I'm not saying you don't, because I know some people in the UK that play Xbox, obviously, but it's like nowhere near as big a market as it is here in the US, and I wonder why that is. I've always wondered why, and of course, not just the UK; it's like all of Europe. Like PlayStation is just dominant over in the UK, or sorry, in all of like pretty much all of Europe. I just wonder why that is. I never really caught on why. It's because PlayStation just has obviously it's an older console, and people just didn't want to like switch over to Xbox. Well, I just read your comment. I just read that. We don't really get anything big around here, and if we do, the panels have people like William Shatner's ex-wife's neighbor's receptionist. Wow. Hey, maybe she has some tea to spill on William Shatner. I don't know. Maybe. But that's a shame. That really is a shame. So I imagine you guys probably have like local conventions and shit across the country. I'd imagine probably some of the bigger cities. I'd imagine for like anime, comics, gaming, and stuff like that. Which yeah, I know those can have like various, degrees of performance. I guess you could say because yeah, like I like our Comic Con obviously is nowhere close to like San Diego Comic Con. However, PAX, the main PAX convention is actually in my home state. I think it started in my home state, the Penny Arcade Expo, and so ours is the biggest. So people sometimes I mean, it's not like a place where people have like a whole bunch of announcements to do, but some people will actually save announcements for Penny Arcade Expo. Oh shit. Which is so like our PAX is way better than like say Texas's or I think there's a east one. I don't know what state it's in, but like so it's all varying degrees of quality. Damn, I'm actually doing way better on this than I normally do. This is usually a really, really challenge path because of you're in ice. The whole thing is on. Oh no! Right at the end. Right at the end. Of course, I had to open my big old mouth. And yeah, my whole breasts. Oh, there we go. Got it that time. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got that bonus path done with the blue gem that we collected earlier, so that's good. I think we have almost all of the colored gems. We were missing two more, and one of them is hidden behind relics. So, anyways, with that done, we were going to go to the last warp room. Or maybe it's the last one. Anywho. Alright. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have the bazooka. So I have a bazooka now, just so you know. I have a bazooka. Wait, what? I'm supposed to die. Die. Die! There we go. This is probably the thing that Gemini would use most is his bazooka. You just have a bazooka that you use just infinite ammo for. Just go nuts. I will say, I don't know, maybe sometime in the future, I'll probably replay Crash 3 again on like streaming it, but I would do the original PS1 version, because like I'm so like I'm fine with this remaster, but I'm so much better on the original one. Like that's the one that's like burned into my brain. So maybe one day I'll play that, and then I'll have my fucking motorcycle levels the way they were supposed to be. Oh, what? It's time to jump. Okay. Oh, Gex. You know, it's funny. As much as I love 3D like platformers and shit, that's my jam. I actually didn't play a lot of them. to be honest with you. Like, it's becoming, like, I've been seeing a lot of them get remastered or remade or whatever have you, and I'm like, wow, there's actually way more than I thought there were. um, and so many of them, like, I mean, I remember seeing a lot of them, but for some reason, I guess maybe I was just a kid and I was just too nervous to, like, try something different growing up. I don't know why. Like, I wasn't as open to trying. I mean, I wasn't really a big fan of trying new things of anything, let alone even with games. So yeah, I didn't play Gex. I didn't play. I think it's Gex 3 that was like the proper 3D platformer. I didn't play Glover. I didn't play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger or whatever. That one that its game and its sequel recently got remastered. I didn't play Klonoa, which I know recently got remastered. I didn't play Rayman. I rented Rayman once as a kid. I don't know which one it was. I remember that it was really fucking hard, at least for me as a child. And I never played it again after that. That's like the only thing I remember about that. But yeah, I really only played Crash and Spyro. Like, as far as platformers went, that was about it. Crash Spyro. Yeah. I did play the Stuart Little game though on PS1, which I actually had a lot of fun with. But I remember nothing about it. And I heard Toy Story 2 was good, especially for like a movie game, but I never played it. Like, I was one of those kids that like, because I mean, I rented games like anyone else who grew up in, you know, the 90s, 2000s, shit like that. But I was like a fan of like renting the same game over and over again. That was my thing. I liked to rent the same like extreme sports game, like over and over. So yeah, I would find a game that I liked and I just kept renting that. That was that's what I did. I wasn't one of those kind of variety gamers, you know, like most kids that were like, you know, wanted to rent everything under the sun, try everything. I was like, I found something I like and I don't want, like, nothing else matters now, just this game. So yeah, that was my thing. If Gex got remade, I would play it. If they did a whole remake version like they would with Spyro and Crash and all that shit, I would give it a shot. I'd give it a go. Because they seem like they're fine, like they're fun games. But not now. Like, I've seen Crash 1. I'm sorry, I've seen Gex 3. And holy shit, like, yeah, that game did not age well. Not one bit. Nor has any of the all the PS1 Tomb Raiders. I've never played them. And I would not play them. At least in their current state. I would not play any of them. And none of the original ones. I've seen them. I would be infuriated with those controls on a regular basis, and it would not be fun. If they remade them, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I would play those again. Which, I don't know. No one knows what they're doing with Tomb Raider right now. Because, especially now since the studio got bought by Embracer Group last year. So they got acquired by a new company. No one really knows what the fuck's happening with Tomb Raider right now. And the studio's been very, very quiet with details and updates, shit like that, which is fine. Like, I'd rather them be quiet. They don't have anything. If you don't have anything to say, like your mama told you, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I mean, I'm not mad, but it does leave us like, you know, but no one knows what's going on. So yeah. Also, for this level, I think I'll have to do it twice because I think, especially with the revamped controls, it's really tough for me to win and get all the boxes. So I think I'm going to have to just get the crystal try to focus on winning and then I'll grab the boxes on a second run. Didn't have to do that in the original, but they just don't want me to have fun. Oh, please don't hit that car. Well, okay, it's fine. I'll take that. I will say I love the soundtrack for all the racing, all the motorcycle levels in this game. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's like like I think I said in the last stream, I've never been a big stickler on game music. I know a lot of people do, and that's fine. People love OSTs and shit like that. Never really cared enough to like gush about it or have it be part of how I felt about a game. But the soundtrack for this level, man, I love it. Love it so much. Because it sounds just it sounds great, but also sounds dumb. But it also fits Crash like perfect. I think that's why I love it. All right, so we got the crystal. We will come back. We will go back in and grab all the boxes and get the jam. Get the jam. Question for anyone who is listening: what are you guys playing? What are you guys playing at home by yourself when the doors are locked? It's just you and the TV. What are you guys playing? I'm currently playing Need for Speed Undercover off camera, and I am being reminded why I hate that game. Because at first it feels like any other Need for Speed game, but then you realize everything wrong about it. It is probably the worst Need for Speed game I have ever played. I know they were definitely ingrained in that yearly Need for Speed game cycle at the time. And I don't know how popular Need for Speed was in the general public. But man, this one was bad. This one's bad, man. It's always bad. Oh, it's bad. It ain't just bad, it's bad. It's real bad. The story, if you even want to call it that, is one of the dumbest, worst stories I've ever had the displeasure to watch unfold before me. Oh, that's a bummer. It is the most cliche. It is the most cliche, like undercover cop story you've ever heard. Maggie Q's in it, which I guess she's like an actress or something, and they somehow make her a terrible actress. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I don't know how good she is, but you would think that she has no talent. Jet, what do you want? Jet is messaging me, just so you guys all know, and I don't know what she wants. What she should do is jump into this goddamn fucking live stream, if she's not already in it. If you are in it, make yourself known. Oh jeez. Anyways, yeah, it's really funny. It's very rare when you find a racing game where the game can't handle how fast the cars are going, because it can't. You'll go so fast that the game will constantly be like loading up assets as you're trying to go to it, and sometimes it can't load it up fast enough, and it will stop the game momentarily for it to load up. Like they optimized it so bad. That yeah, like it's just they can't even optimize. Like they can't even get the game. It's just so bad. Okay, I'm gonna tell Jet jump in the live stream. But yeah, I mean it's fine so far. Don't pout at me, Coco. It's fine, I guess. But man, it's just so many better. Right, Need for Speed games. Like I played Carbon, which came out 2 years before, and it is a better game. Like, I don't know how you go backwards, but they somehow went backwards. And Need for Speed Carbon is so old that it was like practically a PS3 launch title when it dropped, and it is better than Undercover. Like, I don't know if they had like 2 days to work on it, but it's rough. No good times. But Lily is playing Choo Choo Charles. I've been hearing about that game. Not my cup of tea, obviously. I mean, I know Travis would probably have somehow have a heart attack and an aneurysm at the same time. And I probably would like watch his soul leave his body like on camera. But I think it's a PC thing only, if I remember correctly. I think it's PC only. I think. But yeah. Hey, Nostalgia Gaming Retro. Yo! Yo! So yeah, speaking of retro, hey, here's your retro. I mean, it's kind of not really because it's obviously the remake, but close enough. Close enough. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're having ourselves a good old time playing some good old Crash 3. We're in the last warp room, or warp, set of warp rooms, levels, whatever. And just making our merry way through. I had just died, so I had to restart the level because there is a bonus path in this level, but it will not unlock if you have died up into it. So, but since you're here, Retro, question for you: what are you playing, man? Like off camera and shit. Lily said that she is. Ow, poop! I had a feeling I was going to miss that. She's playing Choo Choo Charles, which I've been hearing about that. Curious to what you were playing, like off camera or whatever. So. I'm playing Need for Speed Undercover from 2008, and it is not a good game. It's probably one of the worst racing games I have ever played. I'm hoping I can get through this bonus path here. Or not bonus path, I can get through all these, this set of levels and beat Cortex before I have to wrap up. That's my goal, at least. We'll have to see what happens. Ooh. Okay. Haha, not missing that time. Ooh, oh, almost hit all those boxes, and we would have died, and that would have been no fun, and then I would have been sad. And... Okay, I think the bonus path is coming up at the top of this, I think. Oh, come on. Why won't the X button work? I just want to double jump. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay, so what I think I should do is, because I think there's a checkpoint. No, I had to show more at the bottom. I think it sticks even if I die. So, onwards. Okay, off camera, I've been playing some stuff on the Dreamcast emulator. Ooh, okay. House of the Dead 2 at the moment. On the Xbox, though, some all that good old classic TMNT Shredder's Revenge. All right, yeah, a lot of people have been liking that game. One of the few highlights of last year, because last year overall was. But Rouser, what? Rouser, hello. It's so good to hear from you. The last I even heard or saw you was actually on Rob's appreciation. Shout out thing, and he shouted you out, and I was watching when he showcased your channel, and we were all kind of not really teasing you, but we were just saying man, she has a great narration voice, just super smooth and clear, and just like a voice you would you would take instructions on, automated instructions to troubleshoot your computer or something like that. Perfect voice for that, Rouser. Which I mean, maybe you've been told that before. But anyways, yeah, it's so good to see you. Gets Undercover Gecko was amazing. Hey, Retro knows. See, there you go, Lily. Retro knows. I like the remake of House of the Dead. Yeah, I was just gonna ask, Retro, did you play the remake of House of the Dead? Oh, there I go. Yeah, like, did you end up ever playing that remake? Gemini played it. I don't know if you know Gemini. Probably don't. He's a good friend of mine. He shows up on my live stream sometimes. He played it last year, and he had a really good time. Well, yeah, he had a really good time with it, but it didn't review well, from what I saw. Mainly, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird when people like review, like remade games, remastered games, like the remakes, like the reviews are all over the place, and I don't know why. Because, like, for instance, a good example, okay, so both the Crash remake and Spyro remake both got great reviews, right? People loved them. They're like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I think the lowest I saw was like 7 out of 10. People really liked them, right? And I mean, I did too. Who doesn't, right? Okay, which way? Oh, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. That's great. So yeah, it's like they liked it, but then other games that get remade or remastered, they get like poorly reviewed, and I don't really know like what is the precedent here, because I picked up a couple years back when the Spyro Battle for Bikini Bottom remastered or rehydrated was released. I picked that shit up immediately. Like, I love that fucking game, but it got like mediocre reviews, and I'm like, why? I don't get it. Because this game, the Crash trilogy remastered or remade, Spyro remake, all it is it's the same thing. It's just, no, I mean, it's not exactly the same thing. They obviously remade all the visuals from ground up and that. But like, other than that, it's the same game. They didn't really do anything else. I mean, they started fucking up my motorcycle controls, but that's about it. That's all they did. And these games get great reviews, but like SpongeBob and like House of the Dead remake got like reviewed like poorly, and I was like, I don't get it. Like, they can't make up their minds when it comes to like remakes and remasters and shit like that. So I don't really know, but I do wonder how you felt about it. Okay, I think it's because it was like a remaster. It was so close to the original. It's uncanny, exactly how you thought it looked in 1995. That game came out in 1995. God damn. And wait, what would you know about 1995, Lily? I don't think you were born yet. And I think you were, I mean, I don't know your exact age, but from what I've gathered from your little hints and tips, like, you must have been born like way late 90s at the earliest. So I'm kind of surprised you know about that shit. Anyways. Oh, Jetty Spaghetti showed up. There she is. She saw my text and she showed up. Lily's in the house. Pretty Hair's in the house. Pretty Hair. I have summoned her. I couldn't summon Gemini, but I was able to summon Jet instead. So we'll take that as a consolation. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck in this challenge room because I'm trying to go backwards and get the boxes that I missed, but I'm a bit struggling here. So Jet was 11 in 95. I was 2 in 1995. I was 2. My sister wasn't even born yet, and depending on the month, actually, there's probably no chance my brother wasn't because he's born in January. So my brother had just been born. Okay, so here and then jump. Okay, cool. So that's the bonus. Okay, so I need to go up to here if I die again. Good to know. Jeez. Oh, jeez. I panicked. Got scared. Oh, Rouser and Jet are the same age. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm runner-up to Gemini. Yeah, sorry, Jet. Don't mean to burst your bubble. Yeah, isn't Gem like 30? I was 4 going on 5. So okay, so Retro, you're a couple years older than me. No, Gemini's actually he's 32, I believe. I believe he is 32. So I think he's about as old as Retro here. Okay, that's not gonna work. Come on. There we go. Got him. Got him. Okay. Jet, you look 20. Wait. 1984, babies. 84. Back in 84. Jet, you look 21. Oh, look at Lily bringing the compliments. I mean, she's got some truth to that, Jet. I mean, shit. I got you on Facebook. I seen them pics. I seen them. Actually, since we're giving out compliments, Rouser, I wasn't expecting you to say that you were born in '84. You also look wonderful, as well. Like, yeah, you look great. I don't want to say like for your age, because I feel like that's kind of like backhanded compliment, but like you look great. You know what I'm trying to say. Compliments out for everybody. Compliments for everybody. Everyone getting compliments. Retro, I haven't seen you before, but you're fucking beautiful. You know that? You are goddamn not Medusa. She kills people. Adonis. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Goddamn Adonis. There we go. Oh. Oh, thanks. Okay. I'm an old fart. Only beautiful people on RJ streams. That's why Blazin is here, because he beautiful too. Everyone a beauty over here. Especially when Parks takes his shirt off. Aphrodite? No, Lily, you're an Aphrodite. Let's not get that twisted, alright? Retro's an Adonis. You're an Aphrodite. Let's make that very clear. Just fumbled it really hard, RJ. Yeah, I sure did. First takes. First try. 0 retakes. We own that shit. Maybe I should have just stayed on brand. That would have been easier. You know what, Rousey? You're a fucking beautiful piece of work. You know that? Fucking beautiful. There you go. That's what I should have said instead. RJ. I don't know how you and Lily, you and Jet come up with all the different ways to say my name. Yeah, you two just never cease to amaze me.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. CORTEX that we battle.
Roger, there we go. That's what you were looking for. That's what you needed. Just to me aggressively compliment you. There we go. Oh, what? Gosh damn it, Jet. Ah. So okay, Lily. Hold on, let me pause my command. Lily, you're a moderator now. I thought I had added you. But yeah, you're now moderator. Congratulations. I don't know what's not showing yet, but I added you, so I hope the blueprint shows up eventually. Because Jet and Gemini don't show up to my streams all the time, so because they don't like me. Just too busy, like, I don't know, being a mom or whatever. Whatever that means. Sounds a bit selfish to me. And here's the other level that Parks hates, at least from the original version of the game. Doesn't like these plain levels, but man, they are just I can't really get over how much better they are in the remake. Like, they really are amazing. They're so much better. Like, out of all the gimmick levels across all three of the games, they probably did the best work with the plane levels. So good. And also, like, you can shoot the plane anywhere to make it like go down. Where you actually had to shoot the propellers, like exactly shoot the propellers in the originals to make it go down. So it took way longer to finish the levels, which not fun. Not fun. Not fun. Not fun. No. Mm-mm. No fun. I will say it's not as fun shooting these guys down because, like, in the original version, they like would hit like that little. They make like little funny noises when they would fall down. That was a lot of fun. Oh shit! I don't know why I did this level. I need to go back to the other level because I got the green gem now, so I can move forward. Not move forward. I can redo the level and get the gems. There, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, we got the gem. Now it's time to take you out, and we get our crystal. There we go. All right, let's see here. Okay, so July 27th for Jet, June 8th for Rouser, Summer Babies. Yeah. Lily, I feel so validated. Congratulations, Lily. I'm glad you do. Woohoo, mod hype. She should be bad RJ. Shut up, Jet. Blazing Fire, whoop whoop. Did you get a new mic, RJ? Oh gosh, no. No, here's the thing, Rouser, to answer your question. I do have a mic. Actually, okay, I gotta pause the game for a second. Story time. So, this is for Rouser since she's not able to join the streams very often. So, I have a mic. It's over there. I have an actual mic that you plug in, USB mic and everything. It's really good. I use it for my pre-recorded shit all the time. However, I can't use it when I'm streaming. Oh, Jet's leaving already? Jet. Whatever. Being a mom, tired, or whatever that means. But yeah, hope you have a good night, Jet. Hope you sleep well. But okay, back to the story. So I can't use the mic when I'm streaming because my laptop sucks. So my laptop is like now, I think 10 years old now. And when I have to have the webcam on and then I have it plugged in and I start the stream, and that's using a lot of power. Having the webcam uses extra power. Having also a USB mic also plugged in, the computer can't handle it. And anyone here can attest to, like, I've had many streams in the past where like the audio will just cut out. And because the stream is suffering, because I can't handle everything, because my laptop's a piece of shit. So the audio, I saw your comment, you said it sounds better. That's great, I'm happy it does. But it doesn't sound as good as I would like it to be. And that's because I can't use my mic, the actual mic that I have. The best thing I have is that my camera comes with a mic, and I guess that's good enough for everyone. So, oh wait, actually, the input's actually coming from this. It's actually coming from this. I was in for the game. As a matter of fact, I can't even hear the game, but I don't really need to because I played this 1,000 times. But it was the best way I could get, hopefully, the clearest input because I also live downstairs in my house, and our heater's right next to me, and it goes off a lot. And so it would be very loud. I mean, people still hear it through this, but it would be even worse if I had it through the mic on my camera. So I use my headphones, my external headphones that has a mic piece to it to talk into it, and that's how I've been doing it. Not ideal, not what I would like, but I need to get a new laptop. So that's in the works. I don't have a date for when it'll happen, but I'm hoping to hopefully get a laptop that's like only a couple years old. But the issue I have with getting a new computer is that these new Apple being fucking Apple, because I want to keep using MacBooks, so that's what I prefer. But Apple being Apple, they took out the USB ports now, like their own proprietary bullshit Apple things. And there's only like 2 of them, so like I would have to get like converters so that I can actually plug in capture cards into it to record footage. But that means I gotta buy more shit, and I don't want to buy more shit. And so it's just like, ugh. But I've heard, I think the most recent ones, I think they added back the USB ports because people complained so much about it. So I'm hoping that's true. But that's the story about me and my mic. That was story time with RJ. Okay. Okay, the chat is now safe. I'm going to lurk. Little Jet is needing me, and it's time to get these old bones ready for bed. Chat, you're only 38. You're not that old. You're not old. That's not old. Anyways. Okay. Have fun with Little Jet. I know. Just having one more game or two, then I will. Sounds better than before. Okay, I have converters. I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I had to use them before. I mean, I didn't have converters. No, not converters. I had a extender. That's not the same thing. Anyways. Cool. Now you all sat down. Story time with RJ. We're going to get back into it. I'm going to go back to this level, because now that I have the green gem, I can do the whole thing. Also, since we're giving out birthday dates, mine is March 16th. Which, the time frame of my birthday is very popular. Not the exact date, but the time, like that middle of March, very popular. When I was in grade school, like grade 2, 3, or 4, whatever, I had a couple friends that we actually had our birthdays in a row. His was the 15th, mine was the 16th, and then my other buddy was the 17th. And then I had a former partner who her birthday was on the 19th of March. So that was fun, celebrating our birthdays kind of together. And I've come across so many people who were just in passing and shit like that had birthdays around my time, around my date. It's a very popular time frame. Because people be fucking in the late spring. So the babies being born in, late summer. So then babies be coming out in the spring. Oh, it's not even really spring yet, but whatever, you get it. Okay, I'm trying to get there. We go. Oh, one of your mics broke? Ah, damn. The day after my son. Ah, see? There we go. Point exactly. Point exactly. Point made exactly. Because, like I said, people be fucking in the summertime because people are happy in the summertime. And then babies get born in the spring. Well, like real early spring. I don't even know if it's technically spring, but whatever. Okay, so this level's a bit weird, like really weird. And so it's a bit tricky. So what you want to do is you want to hit all these boxes like normal, but you want to not take out that box because there's this extra one here that does not get opened yet until you do the green path. So you actually want to skip all this because you're actually going to, I think you have to make your way back to the, I don't remember what you need. We'll find out, but yeah. And then Nostalgia says August 30th. Okay, so another summer birthdays. Huh. And then Roger, gotta go. Want to stop by and say hi. Hey, I appreciate it. It's a rare treat to see you. Hope you gotta do mom stuff, whatever that is. But yeah, no, you take care. Hope to see you again sometime soon. I usually stream like on Mondays and Tuesdays, Monday or Tuesday, I should say, and on the rare occasion on Fridays. But yeah, definitely Monday or Tuesday. Keep your eyes open around the same time too. But yeah, hope to see you again. Okay, I'm trying to think. Do I want to take out that checkbox? I don't remember if I want to check out that checkbox or not. I think I don't do it because I don't want to have. Because at some point I have like a long stretch where I would need to not die. I'm trying to think what I need to do. Oh, nice talking to you, but okay. So Retro's leaving as well. Hey man, I appreciate you showing up as well. I think this was your first time. I can't remember another time you were in another stream. So also good to see you as well. Hope to see you again too, man. Okay, I'm gonna skip that checkbox for now. I think I'll be fine. think I'll be fine. Hope I don't live to regret that. Hope I do not live to regret that. Ooh. All right. And you also don't want to hit these boxes either because you want to save that TNT for later. So we're going to skip over that. Okay, you'll go with the check mark because that'll serve as a checkpoint. Okay. Okay, but we will take that out. You know, I'm not exactly, I don't think excited is the right word, but I am looking forward to playing the Dead Space remake on the channel because I'm going to live stream it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to live stream because I played a little bit of it, the original version with Travis, and I haven't released the videos yet up to this point, but we created like a Russian persona for Isaac, even though there's no need because Isaac does speak in the game. Not much, but he does speak. And he's clearly not Russian, but we just made him Russian anyways. And I'm gonna continue that when I live stream the game, the remake. And we dubbed him to Isaac the Historia, and he just says funny shit, and I'm gonna keep that going for the remake, and I'm gonna have a blast doing it. And it's not racist because I'm Polish. So, yeah, that makes total sense. All right, there's our green path. There it is. And I think it takes us back to the earlier part of the level, which is, if that is true, then that's why we don't hit some of those boxes yet, because we need to go through this part first. And you know, speaking of Crash 4, again, there's another thing I didn't like about Crash 4 was that there was like no challenge paths. Like no challenge paths, no colored paths. I mean, I think there were paths in the level for the colored gems. Yes, there was that at least. But like there were no other challenge paths, and I was like so upset about that. Because that's like a classic Crash thing. And I was like, why did you take that away from me? I really like that. And that's when I knew this game hates me. So, or that game hates me. So I'm like, oh, okay. No challenge pass for RJ. No nothing for RJ, really. Alright, so we got that box. And we go backwards a little bit. And then we'll take out these 4 boxes. And go, okay. Yeah, so this takes us back to the, oh geez, I thought I was going to make that. Got really scared for a second. Yeah, this is part of the earlier part of the level that we already did. It takes us back so we can get those boxes. And then we just continue us forward. Just move along as we were before. And this is why I didn't hit that checkpoint, that checkbox earlier. So when I hit it now, because I don't want to have to go through more of the level without having a checkpoint. Because then you have to do the whole green path again, and so yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay, I think we're getting close to where... Yep, there we go, green path. Boop. Okay, so let's not fuck up. And I proceeded to almost fuck up. I do find it funny, though, that both Rouser and Retro left after I was talking about people were fucking. That's when they left. I found that very funny. I like to think it was not just a coincidence. Okay. Boop. All right, we got our 2 gems. And then we'll do the last level and then fight Cortex for the first time because we got to take him out twice. At least we got both of the gems. All right. Last level. Bug Light, which is definitely absolutely not a pun on Bud Light, the alcohol. Because this is a kid's game and they would never do that. Okay. So this is also the level where if you have all 5 of the colored gems, you will be able to get through a special path of the level. We don't have all 5. We're missing one of the colors, missing gold. Because that is hidden behind relics, time trial relics, which we have not done. So we're going to have to do that way later. Way, way later. Oh, it just dawned on me that we actually skipped the hidden level. We skipped one of the hidden levels, which I don't remember. I don't know why we skipped that. Anywho. So this whole level's gimmick is about this. You need to get through this parts of the level with this light. This what do they call those fucking things? Crap. The lights, the bugs. What do they call these things? I cannot remember what they call these things, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I keep thinking nightlight, but like that's obviously not it. What do they call these? Gosh, I cannot remember to save my fucking life. Anyways, don't matter. We got triple Uka. Here we go. Oh, it's party time now. All right, cool. So having that really helps, which is really nice of them to give it to you. To give you that like guaranteed one. But anyways, fireflies. Yes, fireflies. Yes, fireflies. Okay, so this bonus level is probably the hardest out of the whole game because there's parts of the level where you need to get through a good chunk of this level without a firefly. So I'm purposely trying to avoid it because there's a part in it that you really need to try to get through. Okay, so I got that. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think, where is it? Okay, so there's that. Jeez, I'm trying to think here. Where's the other? Okay, I might just need to get the firefly, and if I have to do repeat, then so be it. Okay, we can make a mad dash. I don't remember everything. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, I can't even. Yeah, this is the part that slows you down because those lights, those fireflies, they don't last forever. Yeah, see, there we go. Okay, I'm hoping that the 6 I'm missing are just TNTs or the nitrous. We'll find out later, but I'm really hoping those are the 6 I was missing, was just that. But anyways, yeah, it's those 2 jump crates in a row that you can't take out with your body slam. And that slows you the fuck down. Yeah, so you kind of want to be able to hit them or get those without the light, because if you can, then it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. Anyway, so but the levels I think it's almost over anyway, so it's like fine. Oh, dang it! All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Yes, I was right. Cool. All right. It is time for the showdown with Cortex. All right. It is showdown time. Me and Cortex. Here we go. Now, it can be frustrating or it can be easy. I've gone through the fight after losing, after first try, and I've gone through where I've died a handful of times. But anyways, it is final boss time. It only took 2 streams to get here. I mean, I told some of you guys who were in the last one, I told you it wasn't going to take me very long. I said maybe, I think 5 streams maybe, I think at the most it would take me. Bring the crystals to me. Alright. So you basically have to just dodge the 2 masks doing their thing, while you also dodge Cortex shooting lasers at you. Honestly, the first two parts are pretty easy, pretty simple. It's the last one that usually gets me caught off guard. Wait, what? Wait, what? Can't believe that actually caught me. Okay. That blast radius is a bit more than I thought it was. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. There we go. Alright, that's 1. I will say, I remember, it was really cool how they were able to incorporate both Cortex and Uka Uka. I always thought that was really cool. Especially even as a kid, I don't know, just something about it. Even I couldn't really understand it, I couldn't really, appreciate it, really get it at the time for being a child, but I don't know, just something about it was just really cool. Even as a kid, I kind of knew. Alright, one more go. One more. Hopefully I don't die, because that would be a bummer, but... Okay. Whew, okay, almost didn't make that one. And whoa, hey, slow down now, slow your roll. All right, we got him, and we got our speed shoes. The greatest thing ever in Crash. And that's another thing that I fucking hated about Crash 4. They replaced the speed shoes with the triple spin. And yet another attempt to make the game harder than it needed to be. I mean, granted, yes, it made it more, I guess you could say, skill-based. But it's no one asked for it, and even amongst fans of Crash, we didn't really like it that much. We would rather much have something much simpler, especially when you want your players to get platinum relics on all the levels for trophies and shit, or for full game completion, when previously on this remaster you only needed to get golds, and even in the original Crash 3 You only needed to get up to gold to get the secret ending. It's just... but anyway, so this game is not done. The game is not done yet. Not by a far shot. So we got the original, we got the main ending, but as you might have heard Uka Uka say, they're not done yet because they can still use the gems power. And so the next task is to get all of the gems in the game, which also means you have to get all of the relics in the game. And that will give you the, I guess you could say, secret ending. But you'll get the real ending, the real canon ending, which is actually the same ending that Crash 4 uses to start its game. So it is canon, and they use it. So that's the real full ending of the game, and that's what we will be doing next. On the next stream, we will start that journey. Now, we already got a lot of the gems as we played along with the game. The only ones that we are missing are from the secret levels, or the hidden levels, I guess you could say. One of them we can get right away, which we accidentally skipped before. So we can do that right away, but the others require us to have the relics. And those are time trial relics. So we're actually going to have to go through all the levels again and get the time trial relics for them. And to get the hidden levels, you just need to just beat the first basic time. We're going to get the gold relics though, because that's needed for the full 105 completion. So that's what we'll make sure we get all of them on gold. So I will retry the levels as much as I have to get gold. And then we'll have to fight Cortex and Uka Uka again, a second round. It's the exact same fight, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll have to go round 2 with them, and then we'll have fully finish the game. So we'll let the credits play as they do, and I think Aku might talk to us, I think, once we come back. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this stream. Once the credits roll, and I think Aku talks to us, we'll save and I think it already saved, but we'll just wrap up. We'll be done for today, and then next time we will start. Basically start the, I guess you could say that's where the real game begins. But we'll start getting the 105%. I think we're already at like 60 something. I think we're at like 60 something percent so far. So, because last time I checked the pause, when I paused, I took a glance and we were at 57. So I think we're at like probably 62 or something like that. So we're already making some good progress so far. It'll probably take me 2 more streams because some of the time trials can be a bit of a pain. I'm not even gonna lie, they can, because the controls are a bit different compared to the originals. But yeah, so it's gonna take a little while, probably another 2 streams to get all of the gold relics and then getting all the secret hidden levels and everything. But yeah, thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, these credits go on for far longer than I thought they did. Far, far longer. Holy shit. Okay. But yeah. But that's a lot of fun. Even with me streaming a couple more times before, again, it still won't be time to get. Well, actually, it may. By the time I finish, it may actually. Dead Space Remake may have actually came out by the time I finished, so that's actually really good. So I actually thought there might be there still might be some time before Dead Space came out. That's going to be the next game that I stream. Is Dead Space after I finish this. So yeah, I was like wondering, like, wait, shit, I still have time, and I still have to play something else to kill time, but I don't think I do. So I think we're good. I think we're good. So yeah, because that'll be the next one. But yeah, all blazing far with the GGs, man. GGs all around, man. GGs all around. Appreciate you hanging out pretty much the entire time, bro. Hope you get some sleep. I know it's fucking really late for you, bro. So I hope you get some sleep. Hope you feel better too, man. Sucks that you're sick when you're on holiday. I mean, even if you weren't going to do anything, it's still like I rather do nothing, not sick, than sick. So sorry to hear that, but I, wish you well, man. Hope you get better as soon as you can. Drink some of that OJ, and yeah. But yeah, but thanks for staying in from us the entire time, man. I really appreciate the support. Yes, as Lily says, GG's to everybody, all you guys in the chat. GG to you guys, everyone who's just watching, chilling. GG to you guys. GG to everybody who showed up, at any point in time. GG's to you guys. GG's to 3 a.m. over in the UK. Yeah, GG's to Crash. GG's to good old Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, man, GG's everywhere. So, yeah. Man, shit. I did not know these press were going to go so fucking long. And yet, I knew you were going to say that. Like, I knew you were going to joke about how I said OJ. I knew you were going to. I would have been actually surprised if you hadn't said anything. Yeah, the 3 a.m. crew. Go to bed, Lily. I know it's past your bedtime. And I saw the chat before I jumped in. I saw that you said that you were feeling tired. Go to bed. Get some sleep. Think about Gemini, me, and Parks just like having a workout video together. So Gem wants to show his fucking face at the end of the stream. Is that so, Gemini? So that's when you want to just waltz on in, all casual, as if you haven't been 2 hours late. This fucking guy over here, this fucking dude wants to come in here like he owns the place. Yeah, see, Lily, you see, when I put that imagery in your head, then you're like, shit, I can't wait to get to sleep. Who said you were late? I said you were late, you piece of crap. I did. That's who. Oh, wow, they actually put best times? Oh, wait, this is the credits for the whole trilogy? Oh, do you know why they're so damn long? Okay, that makes way more sense. Because they're giving the dev times for every level in the trilogy for all 3 of the games. Which that's a bit interesting. I don't know why, because... Oh, wait, that's the... No. Okay, I don't remember if they did the same as they did in the original, but in the OG version, they would show you the dev time if you got the gold relic and then you open up the warp level again. It does show you the dev time. So unless they're using dev times from the original that are different than these dev times, I don't know why they're showing these dev times in the credits. But whatever, that's beside the point. Anyways, credits are done. Finally, gosh damn. Oh, okay, it doesn't tell us anything. That's cool. I don't want to waste. I mean, I like wasting my time. It's fine. Okay, cool. So. What are we at? 62%. Just like I thought. I had a feeling it'd be 62%. So yeah, we're only missing 15 relics, or sorry, 15 gems. Let me double check. Let me just go through, because I would only be missing the one for the gold path. I think everything else we have. Yeah. think everything else we have. I think it's just the gold path. Oh, but some of the levels have 2 gems in them, so I think that's what makes it 15. Okay, it all checks out. Oh, that's why we didn't get the. That's why we haven't done the other hidden level, because we don't have the gold gem yet. Okay, that all makes sense. Okay, sorry, I'm having just brain blasts left and right here. Okay. Let me make sure. Interact. Whoa, what are we doing? No. Okay, so that's ours. So we're already good. Already saved. We're good. All right, yeah. So we're done. We're done for the day. We're out of here. Thank you, Gemini, for showing up at the last goddamn second. Been a pleasure. But yeah, thank you, Lily, as well, for sticking in all the time as well. You are now a moderator. Use your power as unwisely as you possibly can. Thank you to Jet, Parks, especially Parks sticking in the whole time as well. Thank you. Thank you to Jet again, Rouser, Retro. Jeez. Who else was talking in the chat? I can't think of anyone else. Oh, Prague as well, coming in early. Thank you guys. Everyone else, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Immediately bans everyone. Love it. That's exactly what we're looking for. You're hired. Yeah, thank you everyone coming in. Thank you everyone who's just lurking, just chilling, whatever. I hope I was entertained, entertaining enough for you. Hope you had a good time just watching or just killing time, whatever have you, me in the background or whatever. Appreciate it. We will be back for sure Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. No, wait. Yeah, probably Tuesday because with the Last of Us show being on Sundays, but David not being able to record with me on Sunday night, rather do recording on Monday, which will be, well, we can't do that until I'm out of work. So I can't be recording on Mondays for a while, so I'll have to be on Tuesdays. So Tuesday, for sure, if I'm feeling it, if I'm feeling a little feisty, or if Dead Space is coming out sooner than I thought, I'll probably record Friday, but for sure next Tuesday, same time. Yeah. And yeah, I did mention Prague, Gemini, but thank you. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you again for everyone who's joined it. Anyone who watches this afterwards, thank you so much as well. And with that, that is it. Hope you guys have a good night, morning, day, whatever it is for you. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.